good and ready.
A satisfying conclusion, I trust?
How thoughtful. Oh, dearie miss. Spices? No, that won't do. I'd be burning up inside like the Sixth Circle.
I hear Sir Blake is too poorly to explore the lands he lays claim to. It is the heat, surely. Shall we bring some of Enbesa to him?
The learned men are wise but wary of novelty. Take care not to startle them with your camera.
Angareb. There is beauty and even some wisdom hidden here, behind those high and headstrong walls.
I was born here, in less happy times. It was rough sailing, but my mother and I took care of each other. Such different lands, united under one wise rule. How could anyone doubt the splendor of Enbesa now?
Natural beauty, certainly. But Her Majesty did not send me here to sightsee. She has great hopes that Enbesa might fall in and become a powerful industrial cog.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
You call this progress, as though it were one of only two paths to be chosen. To attract such approval from the Arena is no small feat. On such pillars will you build my capital.
I meant approval for Her Majesty's empire, not Katima's. Confound it! Why was I not informed of this?
On our way.
Sir Blake is but one man, without allies and support here. He needs to see this for negotiations to resume peacefully and in good intent.
Further expansion? This will not do at all. Stem the tide. Her Majesty greatly appreciates and rewards loyalty.
New orders? On our way. Flagship awaiting instructions. Aye. Olio reporting in. Hold the crane. Cargo stations. Olio reporting in.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Cargo stations. New orders. Hold the crane.
The people celebrate your leadership.
New orders. Only are reporting in. Cargo boat at the ready.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Aye.
We would welcome more volunteers.
Only are reporting in. Begin the turn. Cargo stations. On our way. Bring her around. On our way. Hold the crane. Only are reporting in. Aye. New orders. Aye. Cargo boat at the ready. Hold the crane. Cargo stations. Aye. Room to maneuver.
They'd go for a song at auction.
New orders. Hold the crane. New orders.
Battle cruiser ready.
Aye.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Ship constructed. Ship constructed.
Flagship at your service.
Ready for action.
Ollie reporting in.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Cargo stations. Ollie reporting in.
Ceasefire has ended.
You're right. We need some perspective. I can't say I'm not relieved.
Fine, but stay out of our way.
Oh, we can hold our own. What could possibly go wrong?
Think you've got us over a barrel? Smuggling? What of it? I'd rather kiss a monkey's dung.
How could I possibly refuse?
Attention for the Admiral.
Aye.
I had hoped you understood my people better. Clearly I was sorely mistaken.
It gives me no pleasure to make these people
Coordinates
miserable,
plotted.
but it is temporary. They will be better under Her Majesty's stewardship in the end.
Dark clouds gather near our borders. While I weary of warfare, the safety of my people comes foremost.
See how he gathers for war. Hospitality of Embesa, I'll say. Bring me the cannons, and I'll reward you handsomely.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Your ship has returned from its voyage. Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Olio reporting in. Oh,
Wonderful! I knew you were a stout and reliable sort. I knew you'd come through.
Aye.
Is this all Enbesa is worth to you? That you would abandon its
stations.
people for the promise of trinkets?
So it is true then.
Bring her around.
There is no hope for peace. None for friendship. I suppose you have tried your best.
Be wary. The bees of Enbeza are kindly, but do not take to being mishandled. I will give Sir Blake one last chance to repent. Bring him this
Flagship
gift.
ready for orders.
I am sure he will understand the message.
It is not my job to know their
Orders. Olio reporting in. Carrier about.
New orders?
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
The mighty Katima extends a sign of goodwill. My memory of him is not of someone so reasonable. I see. How kind. Please take these away. Somewhere distant, preferably.
Ship constructed. Ship constructed. Your ship has returned from its voyage. Your ship has returned from its voyage.
We will need new facilities, an institute worthy of the world-renowned scholars desirous to push back the boundaries of knowledge.
There is fruit enough here for all Katima's people, sent in from the old world, the long way. If this king is going to behave like a spoiled child, then
Flagship ready for orders.
Hold the crane. Cargo boat at the ready. New orders?
Should have prized it from your cold, dead hands.
Cargo boat at the ready. Hold the crane. Olio reporting in. Hold the crane.
Aye.
New orders. Aye.
Fleet en route.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
Ah, right, yes. What ho! Just in time for a spot of water polo.
Attention for
Rotten
the Admiral.
fruit is the best he could do. Never mind. Thank him, for this will feed the many poor families.
I dare not leave home while pestilence roams the streets unchecked.
I had no knowledge of this. It was an accident. I would never stoop to such underhanded ways.
You can rely on us.
Deliberate? I will not believe it. Though it is not the first time men of the old world inflict their sickness upon new lands, there have been precedents.
How could they not know, if there is a precedent? How could this not be deliberate? Be murder! Something must be done to drive that parasite out of Mbesa, out of our lives, for good. The water, of course. That's it. Hurry then. I must get to the canals before first light. Without them, the land will dry up, and Archibald will have no choice but to leave.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
Steady her course. New orders, Admiral.
New orders?
New orders? Cargo stations. Aye. Olio reporting in. Room to maneuver. Bring her around.
On our way.
Ship constructed.
Steersman.
Ship constructed.
Sails.
I wish harm on no one, but we need time to prepare. Shall we, friend? Now to find those pumps. Simple, harmless. None need be hurt. I will not have families torn asunder by one man's blind greed. He can't manage on this land without our help. Yet he says we need him. We never needed him. Never.
I had to break it off. She couldn't appreciate how important times are for our country.
Fair. Let the Lycaon see how well he fares without water. We have no need of his arrogance and pride.
Is this the hospitality of Embeza? Flames and steel in the night. Seize him and see to his extradition.
There will be no transportation. Binyam is a subject of Embesa and will be returned to us for trial.
And who are you, O King, to countermand the will of Empire? I fear our talk must now be of fleets and steel.
In troubled times, the people look to their lords and to the Lord above to provide solace. You may need a different type of wood, perhaps from your homeland for this.
See? Turned out good for both of us.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
How well I used to know these verses, studying every day in King Wag my father's chapel.
If this is to be our allotted part, so be it.
There are many beliefs in Mbesa, but only one faith. A letter has come for Binyam from his mother. You will go and explain to her how your recklessness put her son in danger. If naught has changed by your return, the ships will sail to our foe in arms and visit the wrath of the Empire upon him.
Binyam, is that you? Oh.
Calling me a 12-sided puffin.
Honesty is a virtue, however painful the truth may be. The roots are deep. Make sure to sift through the earth to clear it all, will you? I kept a diary of sorts when I was younger, before Binyam was born. You may find it of interest.
Aye.
The people celebrate your leadership. Ship constructed. Ship constructed. A fire broke out.
too many changes, I hope.
The truth is an orange, sour-skinned and pithy. Sharpen your blade, and when ready, peel it open. Ah! I suppose Lord Biniam forgot something and sent you back for it? Well, the registers for the campaign are still on display.
Cargo stations.
So Binyam knows. I had thought it best to keep it from him. All those years. Keep him safe. Besides, they paid me to keep quiet about it. Yanehoi Katima.
Fleet
I do
awaiting
not
orders.
know how to put this. I knew Sir Archibald. Before. He and I were in love once. Binyam is the product of that union.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
I had a suspicion there was something, but this... Thank you for sharing, Elder Kyria. It may
Flagship
prove our
ready
salvation.
for orders.
But for you to appeal to Archibald's heart, Kyria, you must be able to reach him. I fear then we have no choice to carve you a path through the royal fleet.
Ship under attack. Ship under attack.
Engage. Fleet ready.
Aye, aye.
Lives lost, ships destroyed, and for what? So a
Stations.
kinglet may make a mistaken point?
The way is clear, and time is of the essence. Kyria must be brought to Sir Blake before he settles upon retaliation he will live to regret.
Archibald, I want to say you look well, but exertion does not become you.
Kyria? It is you. Those quizzical eyes. How could I forget?
Release him, Archibald.
Him? You mean... Not Binyam? He can't be.
Awo, Binyam is my boy.
The prisoner is to receive a full pardon. Return his possessions. We go to meet the Emperor.
I believe I know why you have freed Binyam and come before me.
Yanahoy Katema, there will be no war between us. For the truth is, I have no quarrel with any here save myself. I have all along had power to do great good here, yet was distracted and upset by matters personal. I do not ask your forgiveness, Binyam, but perhaps in time.
He is no father of mine, nor has he earned that title.
He only saw me, Archibald. He did not see you for many years.
How often I wondered, yearned, but I never could. And I regret it. I regret it. No one could ever have replaced either of you. But I poured all that terrible guilt with constancy into Her Majesty's nurture and protection.
Then care for this land as much as you do her, and perhaps our peoples can still bond in sisterhood.
And that is why Kiburi Binyam, most patient Emperor Katema, I will make the necessary arrangements for a swift departure, and open myself up to negotiations between our people. May Her Majesty hang me for it.
Flagship ready for
All
orders.
the arrangements are made. Not a trace left on the island. Escort me before Emperor Katema once more. I am ready to negotiate. Apart from security, I appreciate the company.
New orders?
I should have known better than to fear and deny the past, to lie to others, lie to myself. Only the worst of politicians would do that.